everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and just do one intro video to go over what is going to be due for Module 6. And so this module spans for 3 weeks. So this is going to be week 10, week 11, and week 12. And so please just reference back to this video for all the due dates and upcoming assignments and stuff like that, rather than having an intro to each lecture. I'm just going to have this video on the first lecture page, and I'll go ahead and put it also on the Module 6 homepage. Okay, so we're going to be getting into remote sensing, image acquisition and interpretation. So guess what? We can social distance and do GIS at the same time. Okay, so let's go ahead and just talk about what we're wrapping up from Module 5, Week 9. So you'll need to get discussion 9 in, geocaching and letterboxing, by Tuesday, October 27th at 11:59 p.m. So again, this is just the discussion. We are not doing any of the other tutorials within Chapter 5. We are just doing the mapping noise pollution using GPS for this week, okay? So that discussion is just based off of the article that is on the discussion page, and you'll be responding to that in your what you've learned from the readings. Okay, so we will be turning in also the mapping noise pollution using GPS lab. I definitely went over a lot of different things in the open lab on October 22nd, which was last Thursday. If you're still having issues, please contact Ty McCarthy. You all should have gotten the email explaining that I am going to be on travel between October 23rd and November 7th. I'm still going to be teaching from where I am. I just might not be as available. So I have Ty McCarthy and Valerie Elder on call just in case I'm not able to Zoom with you one-on-one, okay? So yeah, please send me emails and I will respond to those. Send them emails too if you think that you need some extra help. Okay. You also will need to complete Module 5 Quiz 2, which opens up on October 22nd and or it had opened up on October 22nd, and it is due on the 27th by 11:59 p.m. That is also when the extra credit is due. If you participated in the Women in Natural Resources Career Panel, you'll need to do your little write-up and submit on the extra credit assignment page, which is now up on the Module 5 homepage. So just go to that assignment page and submit your write-up. Okay, so let's get into what is coming up for Module 6. So the first week of Module 6, Week 10, is going to be a really light week content-wise and assignment-wise because we are preparing for the second midterm. So there will be a lecture which will open up on the 27th, which is a Tuesday at 6 p.m., just like on our normal schedule from Tuesday to Tuesday. But there will be no discussion and there will be no lab and there won't be any readings. So this is all to allow you to study and prepare for the second midterm. And so I'm changing it up a little bit from my last announcement. So I'm giving you some updates here on how next week is going to flow. So I'm not going to put out a study guide, I decided, because the midterm is open book and open note. It will be cumulative, but it'll be covering material from modules 1 through 5. But like I said, it's all open book and open note. All of these questions you have seen before in the quizzes. You have 2 attempts to take the exam, and it's going to be open all week. So previously I had it opening up on Thursday, but the 29th, but now I'm going to have it open up on Tuesday at 6 p.m. and it'll be due the following Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. And again, you're going to have 2 attempts to take it, so I encourage you to do some review and take it earlier in the week for your first attempt. Take note of what you got right and what you got wrong. and then study up on those concepts, and then take your second attempt later on in the week. Give your brain a little break and some time to review. And I think that you guys will be okay. So instead of an open lab, what I want to encourage you guys to do is to use the open lab link and go ahead and join at 6 o'clock. And you can conduct a study session together. I don't need to be on that Zoom call for you guys to be able to open up the Zoom meeting. So if you wanted to bounce ideas back and forth and do studying, this is something that we would normally be doing in person. So I just want to encourage you all to connect with your classmates and help each other go over that material. But like I said, I have a lot of confidence in this class. You guys did really well on the first midterm, and so I feel like it's going to be the same for the second midterm. Okay, so like I said, just take this week to review all that material. If you're behind on any assignments that are still open, then you are more than welcome to get those in as well and focus on some catch up. But really, I just want you to study for the midterm and be ready for that at the end of the week. Okay, so module 6, week 11, we'll be really getting into the remote sensing chapter. So our reading will be chapter 6, image acquisition and interpretation in geospatial concepts, our course text, and you'll be reading sections 1 through 4. The first lecture for the first lecture for week 11 will open up on November 3rd at 6 p.m., which is a Tuesday. And then we have our discussion, unmanned aerial systems, which opens also up on November 3rd at 6 p.m. And that will be due on November 11th by 11:59 p.m. And then we have our second lecture for the week, which will open up on Thursday the 5th at 6 p.m. There will be 2 labs for this week. So these are both in chapter 6. The first lab will be working with NAPE imagery. So this is due November 10th by 11:59 p.m. And then the second lab is georeferencing aerial photographs, which is also going to be due 11:10 by 11:59 p.m. There is a quiz for this week, which is the second week of Module 6, Module 6 Quiz 1, and that'll open up on Thursday, November 5th at 6 p.m., and it'll be due on November 10th by 11:59 p.m. It's a very similar schedule, Tuesday to Tuesday, and again, open book, open note, 2 attempts. Okay. So that leaves us with the third week of Module 6, week 12. And so we'll be reading the second half of chapter 6, sections 5 through 7. The first lecture opens up on November 10th at 6 p.m., which is a Tuesday. Same thing with the discussion, monitoring change with satellites, also opens up on Tuesday, the 10th at 6 p.m. That will be due the 17th by 11:59 p.m. Again, that Tuesday to Tuesday schedule as usual. The second lecture opens up on Thursday the 12th at 6. The lab that we'll be working on is working with Landsat imagery, and that will be due on November 17th by 11:59 p.m. And then we have the second module quiz for Module 6, which opens up on Thursday, November 12th, and is due by November 17th by 11:59 p.m. I just noticed I have a little typo here. This is supposed to say November, but when I upload the PDF slides, all of that will be fixed. Okay, so that is what we have for assignments this week. I went ahead and just changed this due date just so there's not too much confusion. So again, working with Landsat imagery is due November 17th. Obviously, we can't go back in time, but it's just good to make sure that we are on top of things. Okay, good luck with Module 6, and we'll go ahead and get into the lecture videos.